Hey, what's good, y'all? It's your boy, aka Chillin' with Don Show, and we are about to get ready to watch Batman Under the Red Hood fighting scene between Jason Todd and Batman. Now, do me a favor, hit the like button, share, ring that bell. We are now at 295 subscribers, so much love to y'all. Thank y'all so much. Now, check this out. As you know, saying Batman Under the Red Hood, for me personally, was one of my favorite animated movies to watch of the story about Jason Todd. Not secretly but publicly, Jason Todd is one of my favorite Robins, even though I know he's a little more passionate, more aggressive and had more attitude, had more style with his. But I really kind of really kind of respected that, because we did get the first Robin, which was Dick Grayson, who was like the next person to be the most amazing next Batman, if ever Batman would, Bruce Wayne would walk away from the game, or, unfortunately lose his life. Dick Grayson would be one next, right? But Jason Todd, for me, he was different. You know what I'm saying? His story. And all I'm going to say is, throughout this whole reaction, I'm going to tell how it is, how I feel. And you might hear me say something more than once. But I think there's a couple things that was kind of valid about Jason Todd's crash out. So let's go enjoy this. So let's tap into this now. Let's get into this. And 3, 2, 1. Yo, every time Batman's like basically kids fights him, it be some real good fights. But Jason Todd Batman fight be very aggressive. I think they got the most aggressive fight ever.
Crap.
Sheesh. Yo, they was not holding no punches at all. You know what? I'll say this. I know people had a lot to say how they feel about Jason Todd, because in my life, I be seeing different reviews about how people feel about Jason Todd. So I'm just telling y'all from like experience with my friends and family, when we talk about like Batman and our favorite Robins, a lot of people got a different mixed emotions about Jason Todd. But the one thing I can say is, when you watching Jason Todd fight Batman, is the fact that Jason be really trying to throw hands for Batman for real. Like, I know Damian be doing this thing too, but Jason really be swinging. He really be trying to hurt Batman, and Batman don't hold back. I don't think Batman hold back. He probably hold back maybe out of 100%. I think he probably hold back just a little bit, but most of the time, yo, he be trying to rock Jason's jaw. And there's a couple comments that I read that he really put the paws to Jason. So I'm just saying. All right, let's get back into it. Yeah, Exhibit A. Look at that, bro. They could have died. But Jason was tough.
Look at you. I guess we should keep it even.
Jason.
Yes.
I don't want to fight you.
All evidence to the contrary.
Please, I can help you. I know what happened.
Oh, you got to talking with Raish, huh? But does it make it easier for you to think that my little dip in his fountain of youth turned me rabid? Or is this just the real me?
Bruce didn't trust that. Not at all. He didn't trust that one bit.
Tell me, what bothers you more? That your greatest failure has returned from the grave? Or that I've become a better Batman than you?
You're ruling through intimidation and murder. You're just another criminal.
But see, you know what though? I think Jason's crash out is valid. This whole time, how he feels, I know like there's some things that you could counter on this conversation. But first of all, let me also say this too. the drawing, the sketches on here compared to when we watched like Damian versus Nightwing when they're in the Batcave fighting. This is older. Batman Under Red Hood was an older movie. And look at the drawing. Look at the more investment in it too. That's a whole nother conversation, how I feel about that. But yeah, I think Jason's crash out was like, dog, y'all just put my body and dipped there and brought me back to life. You don't think I'm not going to crash out? Okay. Okay.
And what this city needs.
He was throwing him. Batman had enough. Right in his mouth. Bow.
Getting goodies all over, huh? We're both just a couple of walking armories.
Maybe so, but let's see how you do without your toys.
Yeah, the way Batman fought Jason was not a game. He really had to throw hands with him. Because Jason's a handful, but Jason got worked though. I hated what happened to him with him against Joker. But Jason is low-key a hothead. See?
Enough! It's over!
This right here. This one, Batman wasn't playing with him no more. God. Bing. You see what I'm saying? Like, he was like, Jason was trying to hurt him. There was no game. He was legit trying to hurt him. You feel what I'm saying? And Batman was like, all right, bro. Like, when Batman takes it there where he trying to break you, the fight gets different. You about to see right now what I mean. Jeez. Oh my God. That's a concussion. Jesus.
Say you want to be better than me, but it won't happen. Not like this.
Oh man.
I know I failed you.
You did.
But I tried to save you, Jason.
Listen. That's the part right there for me that gets real about like what happened to Jason. Because Jason crash out was valid. Like, I died. Like, I got murdered. And you know, like, yes, Jason Todd was not perfect Robin. I'm not saying that at all. There's some things about him that was an issue that made Dick Grayson better than him. And one thing about Jason was low-key a hothead. And, you know, and that's why you see a lot of times Damian and Jason get into fights, because, you know, Damian to me is basically really a little brother of Jason Todd for real. But Jason don't be having time all that. If you read the comments, you can tell Jason be like, boy, I'll knock your head off. But like with Jason really did love Batman as like his dad. He really loved him. And I think when that stuff popped off with him and Joker, and then he died and he came back, it's like, man, sadly, I felt that, you know, Jason really had a reason to crash out. Like, bro, I lost my life and came back to life. How am I supposed to feel? So being at the time that I read this story a couple of times and then seen it animated, I always had to think about how I felt about Jason Todd crash out and how he felt about the criminals. Like, after somebody takes my life that's a criminal in the city that I live in and protect, and then I come back to life and I see him still alive, you know, how would you really think? You're not going to be so forgiving, now would you? You know what I'm saying? So it's just the art of this story that was really interesting. Like, you know, of course, there's probably similar stories like this at all, but when you focus on like the relationship between Batman and Jason, and then how Jason felt, how Batman should have reacted when Joker did that to him, you know, I think people got to give that space for Jason Todd, that he had every right to crash out. So, but listen, y'all, what are your thoughts? I would love to know. Appreciate y'all for supporting. We are now at 295 subscribers. So if you enjoyed this video, please continue to support. I appreciate y'all. And that's my thoughts. Let me know your thoughts about Jason Todd and Batman fights. What was your favorite moments of this? All right. Well, other than that, I'll see y'all again soon. Y'all take care. Peace.